Good morning, everyone. It's Ryan Williams here to preview the game for the Europa League. It's the second leg, of course. It is Valencia versus Arsenal. And the reason why I took a pause because we don't know what Arsenal team we will have. As simple as that. First things first, I guess. Got to talk about last night. Liverpool. Amazing. Turning a 3-0 deficit from the Nou Camp, Barcelona, Messi and goal. And the saying, when you go to Anfield on a European night, you don't know what to expect. And without Firmino, without Mo Salah, Liverpool are through to the finals of the Champions League. Now they have to wait today on Spurs or Ajax to meet them. And I mean, you just sit there, you think to yourself, why can't this be Arsenal? Because the board backed Klopp. Klopp's done an amazing job over the last couple of years he's been at Liverpool. And again, they're in a final for the second year running. Remember the last time they were in a final, obviously shit happens, but they have a keeper now. Mo Salah's fit. And well, Firmino's out for the rest of the season apparently. So, but boy, that's crazy. But listen, we're not here to talk about Liverpool, we're here to talk about Arsenal. So this is a big game for Arsenal. Going away, and you know our away form is poor, pants poor. But in Europa League, we managed to beat Napoli away, which is probably Arsenal's biggest win this season, on paper. Let's be real. In Europe, but in general as well. So we should, if we can, defend. We should be in this final, but again, I know Arsenal. So if they don't show that performance that we did against Brighton, then it's all in our hands. Again, this is our last chance of getting into the Champions League. Of course, on the weekend we failed to even keep our top 4 hopes alive with a draw at home against Brighton, which is absolutely shit, because again you ruined Aaron Ramsey's testimonial. The rest of the fans were not happy and left. I know one of my brothers stayed there till the end. Shout out my boy Wills. And yeah, man, it's just it's bad. That's embarrassing. I felt bad for Aaron Ramsey, Welbeck and Czech. Majority of the fans were not happy. Could you blame them? I mean, we just had to win one fucking game. And the boys didn't do it. They choked. They bottled it. As a lot of people are saying. But it's true, they bottled it. But listen, they can't bottle this. If they bottle this, then it is what it is. But if we win, that's one step closer. We already got our foot halfway in the door. So, I mean, the boys need to be psyched up and ready for this. This is their last chance of getting us into the Champions League. And to be honest with you guys, you know, like I said, we weren't going to get top 4. I said I wanted to win the Europa League, but again, it's just, I don't know with this team. But anyways, I'm going to literally start my 11. And a lot of people have been critical of Petr Cech returning to Chelsea. Listen, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not really bothered about that, because at the end of the day, Cech is a Chelsea goalkeeper. I'm not gonna, but I have backed him as long as he's been here. I'll always back everyone in Arsenal colours, even if they're trash, good or decent. So regardless, let's just get into my starting 11. certain goal. Again, this is crazy because, like I said, Petr Cech returning to Chelsea after he is retired, allegedly taking the role at Chelsea being a goalkeeping coach, if I understood. Now, that's just Cech, and a lot of Arsenal fans are like, no, fuck's sake, fuck you, Cech. You can't really say that because, I mean, for Cech, we would have been at the Europa League a long time ago. Rennes, do you know what I'm saying? So as far as I'm concerned, I think he's earned it. So definitely play him in this one. Ainsley's back, so obviously, you know, well, he ain't back. Well, he's back to playing. You know, obviously we couldn't see him on the weekend because he picked up a red card against Leicester against 2 weeks ago. So AinsleyMaitland-Niles, I'm gonna go with a back three, of course. Down the middle, Koscielny should be fit because he ain't played at the weekend. I'm gonna have to pick Mustafi because it's his home return, and to be honest, in the last couple games he's been more consistent than anyone in that defence. And Socrates, I'm not having Nacho Monreal. He's too slow. I think he's done out here, man. I've said that too many times. I'm not picking Nacho. In the midfield, now this is where it gets fucking interesting because the reason why I'm sorry is because I'm so annoyed at this guy that everybody thought he was our messiah in the midfield. And I'm not jumping on a bandwagon. You heard me in previous videos. If you watch my videos, guys, make sure you subscribe, of course, if you haven't. I don't like Xhaka, but we have to play him, unfortunately. So Xhaka, Torreira, I don't want to trust Guendouzi in a big game like this. Maybe bring him later, depending on the score. But Xhaka, Torreira in the middle, and at number 10 position, it's gonna have to be Mesut Ozil. And up top, Obama Blood, Clark Young and like a raw spot set, of course. But, guys, I mean, this is a big game for them to rescue our season because, again, the start of the season, you know, a lot of people had low expectations for us. So did I. But it's the same team with a couple new players. I didn't think. To be honest, I didn't even know we'll get exactly back to where we was last season. The difference is we take the lead in this one. Do you know what I mean? It was a draw in the last tie last season against another Spanish opposition called Atletico Madrid, and since then, you know, shit went downhill. But this season, I mean, it's been up and down, up and down, up and down. It's been inconsistent, but the Europa League, this is one of Emery's tasks. Of course, we failed getting the top four, which was what he was supposed to do, as well as win the Europa League. So the Europa League is the last thing. So boys, I want to see heart, I want to see determination. I'm not asking for a Liverpool performance because I know you guys can't do that. It's true. But at least go out there, and to be honest, I think we got to go at them. Because apparently Valencia mash up their last opposition. I'm pretty sure it was 6-1. If I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but that's what I read. They mash them up, either 6-1, 6-2. But in the end, you know, you have to keep that in mind. We drew our last game. So the last thing we need is to go there and lose 2-0. I'm sorry. If we get a goal, it's calm. Because they got to score 4. So this is the thing, guys. I want to know how you feel. I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to go 1-0 to the Arsenal. I think it'll be 1-0. Maybe because I know our away form was poor. The Mestalla, that is probably a very scary stadium. As a lot of people have said, and even myself included know about that stadium. So it's a must-win game for the Gunners. Can they keep the Champions League dreams alive? Will we stop cussing them? But we probably still will cuss them because, again, the season wasn't good enough. And again, Burnley is Burnley. So wait for that preview, guys. That'll be coming out later on this week. And I'm going to sign off. So like I said, 1-0 to the Arsenal. I'm staying optimistic we can win and get to the final. But if we don't, then we'll go again next season. Start with this clear out in the transfer window. Of course, news, Edu, former Invincible, will be taking the job of the sporting director after the Copa America, of course. So, yeah, it looks like we're moving, but who will go? Who will come in? We'll have to wait and see. So again, guys, thanks for checking out this video. Make sure you hit all the links at the bottom of this video on my Twitter and Instagram. If you want to chat to me, DM me and tweet me. So Tottenham's on tonight against Ajax. I'll be watching that, and I ain't gonna say anything because I don't want no bad luck to come back on us. But all we know is Liverpool are the final. Chelsea versus Frankfurt also in the Europa League semi-finals, and one more foot to Baku. Are we gonna fuck up? Are we gonna go to Baku? We'll see. Take it easy, guys.